Hey guys, I'm here with 2K17, so let's get right into it. So I'm on my off season. I gotta go to these places first. Then we go play our first game. I need to get some color gear.
10 more minutes, then you can go. 10 minutes? All right. It's all about maintenance. It'll take me in 10 years. I bet. Yo! You back, huh?
What the? How you get on this team?
The 2K Sports pregame show, presented by
He must
Kia.
have wanted to trade too.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Dr. Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And coming right up, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the New Orleans Pelicans at Smoothie King Center. And New Orleans, 5-5 over their last 10 games, but they're not satisfied with 500 ball. Looking to tack.
That wasn't that bad. I don't know, man. You think this means they'll pass us the ball more? I think this means that we can just pass it less.
Yeah, right.
No, I'm serious. I mean, I don't mean to freeze anybody out, but we should start calling our own shots. Letting everybody know this is our team, our city.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we gotta do something special here. You know, establish it straight up from right now. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, why can't we win right now? People always say we have to wait because we're rookies or something, but we could get this done.
Now, all we gotta do is hold each other accountable. You know, and work harder than everybody else.
Look, man, if we do that, this is the start of league-wide domination, baby. I can feel it.
Live from New Orleans, 2K Sports proudly brings you NBA basketball from the home of the Pelicans. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. When you think of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, I mean, the slashers, though, seem to always come to the fore. The players who make their mail, attacking the rim. So
I thought they didn't
James
make. I
Harden
thought they
really
made
does
it.
it best in the league.
That's it.
And I've watched James Harden games on television.
Ooh.
I've also had an incredible pleasure being able to call James Harden games by the court. And to see him manipulate defenders, and I'm not talking about one, I'm talking about 3 and 4 on possessions to find his way to the free throw line, is remarkable and has an uncanny ability to draw those fouls.
slithers. He doesn't, I don't know if it's power, although I think he's a very strong, physically strong guy. He controls his body about as well as any slasher in the game.
He controls his body, Kevin, is able to stop, start, change angles
Boom,
that
the three.
a lot of players just can't even think about. They just don't even conceive. Slow down, two-step, and he does so many tricky things also, Kevin, with the way he moves the ball around. He extends it away from his body, brings it back in, brings it towards a defender, and then away from a defender, and guess what? It results in free throws most every time.
Something to watch. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Johnson in at point guard. Anthony Morrow out there at Booker. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Young in at the shooting guard position. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Morrow kicks to Johnson. Shot
Right here,
clock
right
at
here,
5.
right here. That's
Young dishes to Johnson. Fires from 14.
Oh,
Good there.
I didn't get it
It's
off
the Pelicans taking it the other way. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
Impressive to see that type of offensive onslaught on the road. They had the crowd stunned. Those fans couldn't believe how thoroughly their guys got dismantled tonight. And you love the story of Buddy Hield. Grew up in a very rough neighborhood off the 8th Rock in the Bahamas. the fifth of 7 children, a very humble upbringing. He made his own basketball hoops out of plywood and plastic crates when he was a kid.
And the story for Buddy Hield, one of hard work and overcoming adversity. He seems, Brett, like a great fit for New Orleans.
You know, for them to go out and get a ready-made shooter and scorer on the wing, who also has a bit of flair to himself and certainly some positivity, Hield checks a lot of boxes.
Both good from the line that time. Brent, they say the elite big man in the middle is a dying breed. What do you think? Any truth to that?
How about the birth of the new big man?
I would say so, too.
I just don't like to be so pessimistic about what it is that we used to see.
You see cycles, right?
Absolutely. So I'm more of one of those guys, glasses half full. So let's celebrate the versatility, the mobility, and the incredible talent of the young players at their size being able to be as effective as they are in the NBA.
Like by Holiday, nobody around. Trains it from beyond the arc. Holiday's got 5 now.
A gorgeous outside jumper from the former UCLA Bruin. He can get hot from the three-point line if you give him room like that.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
Well, if he was wearing a badge, it'd be one of courage. He rose up and actually took that shot.
Now here's Hield, defended by Young. Jinsa the pass to Hield. Another shot. Here's Davis. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
That play was all about AD and snagging that board and dropping it in.
And Young kicks to Johnson. 13 feet away. And Johnson missing again.
He can't ask for a better look than that. He just has to knock that one down, plain and simple.
Inside, here's Holiday. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. That's 7 points for Drew Holiday.
Beautiful time. Here we go. Let's draw it up.
We've got to improve on our offensive execution, gentlemen. Hey, stop improvising out there and make each possession count. Keep it simple. Run the pick and roll. We've had success with that. So there's no point in fixing what isn't broken.
Offensively, he's got all the tools, a huge frame, and a massive 6'11" wingspan, which makes him a great rebounder.
Group substitution here for New Orleans. Alexis Ajinça is checked in for Kufis. Anthony Davis comes in for Cephalosha. Tyreek Evans is checked in for Quincy Pondexter. And Hield subbed in for Drew Holiday. So the Thunder 5 right now. Johnson is in at the point. Trevor Booker is out there with Steven Adams. It's Young, and it's Morrow in at the 3 spot.
And really, that's a perfect screen and roll play that gets AD to look where he wanted it.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Perez in their last game against the Knicks made a big difference. He ended with 16 points and helped control the tempo by getting to the foul line, drawing a good number of fouls. It was a great combination for a guy who's considered to be more of a role player for this team. See what he can bring to the table tonight, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his standards, guys.
And how about the high standards he has for himself? Really did have it all working for him in that game.
Well, the first thing we look at are the numbers, and there was massive production in that game, but to me, it was the leadership that he provided for the team, just invaluable.
Oklahoma City trailing. That one off the back.
I should have
Shot there.
And he knows it. Got locked into scoring mode, couldn't pull it back.
Right here. This is it.
Here we go with Morrow running it up the court. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Morrow. And that's now 7 points for Johnson.
That is pure muscle from Perez, not letting anyone get in his way on these shots.
Score the basket. He's shooting 2 attempts.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks
Oh,
they've got here in the first half.
You see Billy Donovan out there on the sidelines, and you can't help but to think of all the success he's had as a coach already. Back-to-back titles in power, essentially built that Florida basketball program into a powerhouse. This hoping that he can bring some of that success translated to the NBA and get himself in title contending position.
Here's Adams, and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
But you don't want to give Adams the in-one opportunity. Better to wrap him up and force him to try to earn all the points from the free throw line.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And for Billy Donovan, I think that's one of the big reasons why he made the jump from college to the pros, Brett. He had nothing left to prove.
Well, one of the reasons why he decided to leave Florida as well, Kevin, was the fact that he really enjoyed the culture of what it is that Oklahoma City represented. There's no reason for Billy Donovan to leave that university unless he felt like the opportunity in front of him had a lot of boxes checked, and OKC did that.
And Brent, going back a few years to your formative playing days in high school, you played at one of the bigger powerhouse high schools in California. How did playing on such a team that had such high expectations at that early age help your skill level and your overall basketball development?
Well, going to De La Salle High School, if I really wanted success, I should have been a kicker because the football team was off the charts. But we did have great success in basketball, and I did watch my 2 older brothers play at the school, so I understood what the program was about, what kind of expectations there were from the coaches with regards to accountability.
I bet you would have been a pretty good wide receiver.
I might have been, at least for one play, until a linebacker or a quarterback would cut me in half.
Here we go, and deep, he's got the ball, and there he goes.
I mean, it's hard not to notice how many ways Anthony Davis can affect a game. Offense, defense. I mean, it's a very short list of deficiencies in his game. Rim protection, rebounding, mobility, spacing, now adding the three-point shot, a transcendent player.
And Davis more of a face-up offensive weapon than an old-school back-to-the-basket big man.
Well, this is where the league is going, Kevin, but I still think Anthony Davis is going to be most effective when he gets the ball on the left block, one dribble away, where teams are unable to defend him with a single guy. They bring the double team, and he's quick to the basket. So much more potential to tap into.
And the Thunder from 2011 to 2014 made the Western Conference Finals twice, as well as the NBA Finals, while still one of the hottest teams in the league. They celebrate all the makings of a dynasty.
You felt like they were destined to win a championship, and maybe multiple ones. Now you're not so sure. It's a tough business, and being very good often isn't good enough.
The Thunder have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. And that one misses. And the Pelicans, since drafting Anthony Davis, have taken an impatient approach, trading away picks for veteran players.
I think they're being somewhat patient. I mean, you got Anthony Davis there, and so that's going to invite some players to become free agents to play alongside Kevin, a star that's going to create easier opportunities as he gets better. Moving forward, though, you have to consider whether they've capped out the upside of their roster.
Holiday dishes to Pondexter. Holiday goes in. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Still a lot of potential with Drew Holiday, I feel. He can pass, and he can shoot, and he can beat you off the dribble. Just got a nice change of pace to his game. A herky-jerky style guard, but playing alongside Anthony Davis, lots of room for him to operate.
First one falls for him. And one thing you like about it. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Thunder lead by 4. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
A revelation tonight, almost scoring at will in that first half.
Yeah, you just don't see this much, but he's setting up for a monster
Who was
game
that?
tonight.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So the Pelican 5 right now. Holiday and Heel team up in the backcourt. Evans and
Seriously,
Davis
what was
the forward
that?
channel. And it's a Jinsa in at the pivot, manning the middle. Johnson for three.
Boom.
That's his sixth field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Like to see Prez nail those outside shots. Just has the touch from it.
Heel kicks to Ajinski. Here's Heel. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
Over right.